Quite some time since I have come online on YouTube or Facebook or most of these social media channels. Last few months have been burning the midnight oil because I did something that I always wanted to do in my life. I published a book called The Midriff Crisis. So the midriff, it actually rhymes with midlife, the kind of the age group that we usually work with. 35 plus kind of an age group wherein fitness is great, looking great is important, but becoming healthy is also equally or perhaps more important. How do you bring the best of both fitness and the health and the medical aspects together? That's our forte, you know that already. So I wanted to write a book around it, and the book is called The Midriff Crisis. Midriff is a region which is, this area of our body, and the crisis which happens there. You could see a little bit of a crisis happening there with the buttons being pulled from either side. That's what the midlife crisis is all about. A sustainable and scientific medical fitness approach to reverse your age. Yes, to look younger, not just look younger, but also to manage lifestyle diseases, especially diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, etc. So I've written some case studies around it. What did we do with some of our clients, and how did they manage to reduce the reliance on medications? What did they do with cardiovascular diseases? How do they bring in fitness when they already have some sort of a cardiovascular diseases, post angioplasty rehab or post COVID rehabilitations? Covered some case studies. Of course, weight loss is a big topic, so covered around that. I've also spoken about different kinds of cooking oils to use. I've spoken about love hate relationship with food. I'm a big fan of sustainability. There is no point living every day for a tomorrow and never ever living today. So, how can you have the best of both worlds? How can you enjoy that occasional biryani and still be healthy and fit and ward off lifestyle diseases? Supplementation, I've covered a chapter on that. Digestive issues and health, acidity, irritable bowel syndrome. Another chapter on processed food, grocery. When you buy food from supermarket, how do you know if that food is actually healthy? How to read that calorie label at the back and nutrition label and make sense out of it? Diets, different kinds of diets I have covered in detail: keto, GM diet, Atkins, low carb, paleo, and all that. Both the pros and cons of it. Women's health is a big topic that I've covered as a separate chapter, especially PCOS, thyroid disorders, pregnancy nutrition, post pregnancy weight loss, menopause, hair loss, etc. Family and health, basically kids nutrition, elderly health, lifestyle diseases, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, fatty liver, uric acid, anemia, all these details with regards to from a lifestyle management perspective, which is obviously the dietary interventions and exercise interventions and how to bring the best of both worlds together is what this book is all about. Of course, if a person is having a hernia or a piles, please don't go to gym and lift weights. Lifting weights is amazing. It's something which will help to improve metabolism, and all lifestyle disorders are metabolic disorders. But how do you apply common sense and basic medical understanding while you deal with these kind of diseases and conditions? That's what this book is all about. Last chapter, chapter number 17, is all about myths. I've covered, I've explained about various kinds of myths that people have and busted them out also. Just want to show something from in between, some part wherein I've spoken about crunches, why people do crunches and end up getting back pain. So I have a picture. So the book is extremely scientific, but I've not tried to be too scientific that it finds difficult for layman to understand. I've explained it in simple terms. So this is one such explanation. I've explained it with a example of a person doing crunch and the spinal this thing. So there is an inward curvature called lumbar lordosis. Okay, so every time when you do crunches, you're actually straightening that inward curvature of the lower back, the lumbar lordosis, against the floor. And if there is already a minor disc prolapse or a minor protrusion, with every crunch that you're doing, and most probably doing it in the wrong form, that lumbar prolapse might become worse, leading to sciatica and the pain radiating to one of the leg. So these kind of things have kind of made it as simple as possible, but extremely scientific. I've tried it to be as scientific as possible. The book is available on Amazon. It's available on Flipkart. It's available on almost all major bookstores. So please go ahead and buy it. The Midriff Crisis, the sustainable and scientific medical fitness approach to reverse your age. I hope you would buy this book and you would Let me know how you found the book to be, and I hope this would be helpful, not just for you, but for an entire family. It's sort of a reference material, not too technical, but of course it is scientific. Yeah. So do buy it and do let me know how you found it. As always, stay healthy, stay fit, stay young, and stay safe. Take care.